MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Luis Severino will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. A nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Our game time temperature not bad for October in the Bronx, 63 degrees. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Just got a piece up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
David Price is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees. Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez. Is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Here's Didi Gregorius. And that misses low and away, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Grounded to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is lined into left field. A base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher
right
going
fielder,
into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the
Judge.
fathead out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's Price now on 1-0. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 11 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First pitch on its way. Throw down to second. One-0 count. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's two pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 67.
Stepping up to the plate, number 67, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Now the first pitch here from Price. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Swihart corrals it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Price is ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9th.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Sanchez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready on 1 and 2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Back up the middle. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Pierce. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for Boston, third baseman, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Ready now, number 67. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 67.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
First baseman,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and
Now
boom, base hit.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery to short. Bogarts has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound.
Judge.
And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price.
Your
Zach
attention,
Putnam
please.
takes over
Now
on the mound here with
pitching for the Red
nobody
Sox.
out in the 6th inning.
Number 57, Zach
Aaron Judge
Putnam.
will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The Yanks. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, But how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Fernando Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 67. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
67.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Stepping in, Greg Bird. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Number 11 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off so he gets something he wants to hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Striding into the box, number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tommy Canely has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tommy Canely.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. 1 away. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Popped up, calling for it. Gregorius. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. A.J. Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
44, A.J. Ramos.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning.
Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-0 New York.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
One there. Back to first, the 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 2-0 finish today. The New York Yankees have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.